All right, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna try to relay a message to some of y'all. You might get this, but this is also too a warning to the ones that might doubt the power that's been granted to me. I mean, I listen. This is how it is. I'm gonna to some of y'all that are half awake and can see things. I'm gonna show you in a very easy way of I have to put my place into. I'm a black magic magician and medium. I'm a sorcerer or sorceress. I'm a seer, a charmer maybe, but I'm a dark art, sorcery magician. And I know how to control human beings. Not only that, I know how to reincarnate too. I'm speaking as a black magic magician. They all believe in it. I'm not telling you to. There's hardly a lot of shit out there that really talks about that. There is, but you got to listen to shit and read shit for a long time. Because first you got to study nature, which should make sense, right? It's the same spring every spring, but they're springing back. They died. That's a whole nother story by itself. So since I'm a black magician, I have to do with the dark arts. And what I do is I work for an entity. Truthfully, I've been raised generationally. My bloodline has never seen what you've seen before. As far as AI, my bloodline has never been allowed to see certain things with my eyes. I've only been given very, very evil shit. And to generationally stay in this fucking demon and summon and channel these ideals and then give it to my bosses, and then they go and then apply it to the masses, which would be the goyim. That's what they do. It's what we do. Okay? But what we do is when we set up a monetary system land, okay, we get you with the images, and we get you with the repetitiveness, we get you with the fake money, because your emotions. See, we give you the newspaper that way. When you read it, your thoughts are in that all day, and that they're in letters that you have no idea will come from the zodiac, and which in black magic, that's what it is. Cursive, that's what it is. The loops have to do with, and the backwards too. But anyways, so what we do is we come in and we control all churches. That's why we've always wore black stuff. Oh, listen, Mexico, we ate it up a long time ago. It ain't Catholic. It's fucking Saturn. It is. People laugh at Matt. That's why he's wearing this, to wear black and black. Maybe the impression will finally sink in, but it won't. We can not only him, but like every reference in your society is Saturn, and you don't even know it. Everything comes from it. The record player, the TV, all that comes from the Saturn stage, to where we were left behind while y'all still evolved. So I have knowledge, very evil knowledge in me, because I've channeled it through many deaths over time that have acquired the shit that has burned down your world that you still don't want to accept. It's crazy. He even tells people, like, he gives it to them just like this, and people, they don't see it. So when we get you early like that, to where we're creating this materialistic world, we don't want you looking up. We don't want you looking up. We want all the forces you come into this world with, we want you to apply it to materialistic bullshit that you're going to get through all of our technology. This is what we do is we'll say in 1890, some swinging dick goy, Bob, he's used to newspapers, but he somehow got a business going because this monetary system's here. So we got brands, so they're allowing certain, people to have. We're allowing you to have a company. So in 30 years, he's got a son. He's 10, but he eventually has offspring, and then eventually they have some more and more. But this business right here and all this structure that took to get all this. Here's the family tree right here. Structure, 90% structure, 50% structure, 25% structure. Do you understand? Do you see what we do? We start out real good and then we just start inserting impulses to each generation. The whole time. So what we actually do with the AI, some of y'all know about the toroidal field and how, your family tree it's the toroidal field. Because you represent power to us. So what we do is instead we allow this one at the top to flourish and those underneath it, and then we just come in a couple generations and insert our black magic into these little goy dummies through Disney and everything else, and AI and TV, and then slowly what it does is it corrupts the whole tree. That's what we do. Because the whole time this is going on, we have controlled your emotions, your thought, every impression that you've ever had early in life as a program. Fear, preparedness. Like when it comes to death, this being of Ahriman that we keep talking about that works for us. Listen, what Ahriman loves to do for us is he gets in the cavity and he runs through the world with materialistic, selfish nature. Not a care in the world, living just day to day, whatever we can consume today. And then when something happens, they can be Christians, people of God, and then they get hit with a curveball and they can't keep going like they're doing and they start crying. And you're like, what's wrong? And it's, I can't go do this. And even though it's a selfish, materialistic act, this Ahrimanic being that works for us did that. And now they're upset. And we love it because then the emotions and their thoughts all messed up. What am I going to do? I can't go nowhere. I can't keep being selfish. Because they don't know how to read and nothing and ponder nothing. They just sit there and watch our TV. And that's it. And but truthfully, in y'all's own Bible, it says to be, it's like y'all don't understand. Y'all are supposed to, welcome death just like a meal at the table. You're supposed to be prepared to go over there, and none of y'all are. That's why y'all die, and then you all go fucking crazy. Because all the movies that we give you, we pump in that shit into the optic nerve to where all the scenes you're going, please don't die, oh God. So instead of your scripture to where it says to celebrate because they're home in the heaven that we're against, instead you're pissed off because they're not in this selfish world no more. So we fucking win again. Not only that, we control your whole fucking family tree. The whole thing from top to bottom. It's encompassed by a toroidal field. And statistically, let's say what's going on with this man, Matt, what has been designed, that what's going on in him is the same power that we have. So we can't fuck with him. But the thing is this represents destruction. It's like I said, it's going to close. This represents a phoenix cycle. You understand? A phoenix cycle starts out good and then eventually collapses and consumes itself. And then out of the ashes comes these dummies that we've got right here. So do you see the generations that we control you? From newspapers to radio the TV, because we reset it. You know, let me say something. All them people that's on fucking YouTube and everything talking about reset and all this, yeah, it's real, but this is realer. They ain't none of them talking about no fucking videos even like this out there at all. See, the machines, let me tell you something. We used y'all's natural resources to make our machines. So your emotions, we harness your emotions through the emotions you have towards the machines and not your own God's nature. Your own higher powers creation out there means nothing to you, and that's our fucking job, is to destroy your mind. Kill them all, kill everything. And nobody even has any plants. Listen, this school, we fucking got you. I mean, you were spit in it. Matt tells you that. Nobody listen. Look, it's already going. That's what I'm saying. You're born into it. He's told you the cerebral fluid and the pia matter and all that's programmed around the images, and that's fucking black magic. That's what we do. And this is what we do. This is a small example. Because in time, you're going to have more of a populace. So you apply this, to some of the family units. There's, they're just getting going here with the brands. So there's no hospital. We didn't have any of our structures here, our black magic structures. Hospitals. That's what they are. Yeah, so we had to poison these few generations with our snacks and everything. And then about this generation is when we had to start getting the CDC and everything ready. Real Satan, demonic shit. Yeah, it ain't real. None of it is, and y'all believe every fucking bit of it. It is fucking awesome. So y'all are so ignorant as a fucking species of goyim that you can't even see from there to there. We created the fucking structures through poisoning you stupid dumbasses. And now all these fucking dummies have all the fake careers that we fucking created to give to these fucking dummies who are walking around here deficient from everything that man has tried to tell you about salts and what the fuck y'all are made of. And we have made you say fuck water. Yeah, listen, I can give you 99 million reasons we're winning. I'm telling you. This is what we do. And this is a fucking toroidal field. And it doesn't matter in the old days. Anywhere we went, even before the AI, we had our own shit to control. The whole generations. And then when it's time to fucking burn it down, it's burn it down because we go by this. Yeah, and even in your own scripture it says to, and then y'all are against it. We win a fucking again. God. You understand? So now these generations just grow up with this. So it's just a big, we fucking create Ponzi schemes. That's all we do. And then we give you little toys and dolls and shit, which it destroys your spirit and soul. That we develop it around what we black magic magicians like me, mediums, we create all these physical toys. So as a child, your character and your will is developed around what we fucking created and go play with that. Because we don't want you connected to your magnetic field or nature or nothing. So you grow up as a fucking dumb, harmonic dummy that have no fucking idea about anything. Because everything in your mind is normal, even though it's all fucking harmonic materialistic. Every fucking bit of it. All your emotions, it comes from us. You think about all these generations. Here's the newspapers, radio, TV. We're ingrained into your fucking DNA and into your blood. You're not coming out of it. That's what I'm saying. They're literally right now and like reproducing these little beings literally by the billions here in the next few years, popping them out left and right. Because see, your blood is what we have. What we got to use it. It's power. It's energy. And you don't fucking know that. You don't have a clue. And Matt's always said it. He said it years ago. He was like, man, y'all, the thing is the blood is so corrupt as a whole that the energy's actually, it's big, but it's corrupt blood. So people can't understand that each one is a battery. And all of these negative batteries running around We can't get into the other side and what blood really stands for, you know. But I mean, it's not hard. That's what we can do in 4 generations. So you need to think about that. For at least, like he said, we'll go with what he said, 2,000 years we've been controlling you. So for 2,000 years, let's say, go back the beginning of this, you need to think about how many times that we have applied this to every land ever and controlled it in order to get it ready for this age of Aquarius that we're going into, that's ruled by Saturn, our master. The power that's in us that's did everything that we're talking about for 2,000 years is within Matt too. And it fucking sucks. Because it's really fucked up some of the higher ups in our field. Like he said, residual shit goes on. It sure as the shit does. And now he's literally fucking morphing in and out of black magic demonism and giving you ancient nations codes that's under fucking black magic gematria. Giving it to you in less than 20 fucking minutes. It's amazing. It blows that all these fucking demons are like, God, and because see, they're smart. We're smart. Fucking demons are smarter than all of you Christians and religious people put together. But here's this fucking dumb goy that has the hour power in him. And we're confused because we've hexed him. He sent fucking personal information into all of our syndicates that we control because his news is black magic. He sent the people, they sent it all into us. We put it into fucking black magic rituals and cast spells on it and shit. And the only goddamn thing that's come out of that shit is just people ignore him. That's it. And the more these motherfuckers ignore him, the more this is coming out. So all that shit they did on on his shit, we fucked us. Telling you, it's like we came to a point where it's like, stop the fucking trying to fuck with that. This is on another level. None of them in physical form have an explanation for what's going on with this. A few, maybe. So, and the thing is we control your brain through every bit of that. It's not hard. But then again, we fucking created you. Everything in your brain is what we created. We developed you. Your cerebral fluid is around all of our chemicals starting from here. Yep, the brands. That's what we are. So from here to there, now you got generational fucking, no, I got it ready in my blood. Yeah, because they didn't tell them, look, so this really causes all kinds of diseases. Now there's dementia and this is fucking already money. That's what we do. We start you out good, poison you, and then poison the whole fucking structure because in time we're going to burn it all down like a motherfucker. So, all right. Let me, let me get out of that fucking mindset a second. I remember some things that was coming through me, and one of the things about this is that I can not only, it's not just here, but you can see this in the families. I'm telling you this, my physical self, and y'all too should be able to see that right there, and you do. Because see, you didn't have the technology, so the video games and all that, so looking down, VR or whatever. So now all these little AI beings are here. So all this is gone. Influencers and everything and the news, it's just turning to shit. That's what it is. And then you can see how that's created the illusion. You know. And it sucks because, you know, the people nobody's taught how serious this is. It's crazy how they've just, it's more important than anything, and it's a beautiful thing. And see, me saying that makes people upset. It's like, because that's the early impressions that you have. You understand what I'm saying? If I say something and it hurts, see, that's what the psychiatry industry doesn't tell you. Now it's this: if it hurts your feelings, then they're racist. No, what we can do is prove that it's just early impressions. These children have been watching shit on Disney. I'm out of that shit. They watch that black magic, and early impressions turned them into that bullshit. That spirit of fucking Ahriman of, he's being aggressive. And they're the fucking ones being it. Like we've said, you got two circles here. When a group comes from here and goes into another one and says you can't say that and this, who the fuck is being aggressive? They are. Okay? They are. They're the ones bitching about what they post, which it's only affecting them. Because of their feelings, because of their early impressions from Disney and everything. And see, that's what these generations are all turning into, is that sick fucking weak being of Ahriman. Just fucking, it lures. That's the whole thing is we come into this world with Luciferic impulses, with material, and that's the thing is Ahriman's job is lure you. The black magic is to lure you in and for you to justify every fucking thing in your life and whatever comes through TV. It real, man. And every night in unison, all the goy just sit down, just sit right there and just let it channel into their fucking brain. And we're going to collapse it. Or they are. The thing is, you know what I'm saying? Because when you can finally see like this, what they really did, and how they can turn the air on like a fucking microwave, that's when it'll hit you. Because that's when it makes sense, when you go back and study enough to where you find out that they really did. They cut this land off for 300 fucking years. And cut off all maritime routes to this land. To make this land forgotten and put an invisible spiritual wall around Europe. And then created this religion in there of a false Christianity. You control the ports coming in and out of the land. You control the religion. You control everything from the ports. The maritime routes were redirected. The land was getting prepped for what we're in now. The gold rush was them fucking melting everything. Gold's an electric conductor. Trust me, I can see what was here. So they melted it all, fucking covered it up because they're bringing in the materialism. They're bringing in, gold. We got to get rid of free power, so we're going to turn it into materialism. Make people, start buying with our money. So they melted it and all that, covered it up, and then started the gold rush, and then created the Wild Wild West and all this other shit, which is garbage. So you slowly, this thing has slowly been morphing into what it is now. And it's sad because, these up here think that gold and shit something, it's the banks. Well, the banks are Saturn. That's what I'm saying. It's not hard. And then in time, the story is the Kalundai family, supposedly discovers this, and then the same thing in Australia. But they destroyed the fucking world to get ready to harness the souls, and literally began the worldwide black magic, trance, hypnosis. That's what when I'm trying to tell you something. Demon, no demon. When your brain can grasp, okay, that this technology that we have is literally the fucking most garbage ever to be on the face of this earth, and you don't understand it because you were born into it, you morphed into it. Okay, listen to me. They can turn the air on like a fucking microwave. Alright? Destroy everything, cover it up, and then plant human goy. Just like you would little flowers, and then let them fucking grow into whatever it is that they're around. And then then they set it up with their priests of Saturn or whatever, and then anywhere it grows into it. And I can control it. The whole fucking thing. From in and out. So, and people can't They don't fucking, this being that they've created through all this fucking AI and these images and shit and black magic, it doesn't fucking have it in them. Listen, from personal experience, listen, every morning I eat, a burrito, but I eat it with 5 eggs when I hold the yolk, except for one, and then I put all my seeds and shit in it, and everything that's charged in my anatomy. And it's been sitting in one spot every morning at a business. And not one fucking person in over a decade. I don't go to the doctor. I know who I am, and I know what my orbits are in me. Not one fucking person has said, man, I think I need to get that. They eat the shittiest food, and that's the early impressions. If it was here on what we're into, on like the real fucking thing that you've been left out of, which is the salts and knowing your anatomy and all that, if you got to here, these would be perfect human beings. But no, you destroy them through consumption, and then the brain is consuming this, and then it becomes a very retarded off is what that word means. See, you've been giving it bad because it has to do with the lights up there. But, it is what it is. So I've got to get something to eat because I've been training some again. But I mean, look, this is real. I don't think I'm leaving anything out. But this is how you can tell it's going to collapse. Just by looking at family trees and looking at what's happening. They're literally fucking, like, the schools have TVs in kindergarten first, where it's like, watch this. It's like, that's mind control. No, it's not, man. They're keeping us up to date with the world. It's so scary and everything. You're a little fucking demon. You're just a little AI, early impression little demon with little demon, Disney demons in you. So nice and polite. Oh, he's screaming at me. Oh, and that's all of them. I'll do another video and morph in to another fucking demon, because I feel like when I channel a demon, then that shit comes out and it means more, and it might scare the shit out of some of you a little more, because it's fucked up. I love you.